Welcome to Mr. V Teaching Math. In this session, I'm going to go over how to find a missing number from a set of numbers when you have the mean. So here's my set of numbers. And I know that the mean is 13, but I want to know what this number is. There are a number of different ways to do this. I like to do this using algebra, which in my classroom we've learned already. I'm going to use a variable, x, could be anything, but I'm going to use x. Now, what do we know about how to calculate the mean? We know that we have to add all these numbers and divide by the number of numbers. In other words, we're going to do 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 14 plus 18 plus x, which is going to look like this. 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 14 plus 18 plus the number we don't know. And then we have to divide, but here's the thing we have to be careful of. We have to remember order of operations, which means we have to make sure that this goes first before we divide. We're going to divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we know that the answer to this is 13. This is now an algebra question. First of all, we can simplify because we can add all of these up, which I'll just do right now. So I know that this is 75 plus x divided by 8 is equal to 13. Now my goal is to get x by itself. I've got two things to get rid of. I have to get rid of this, and I have to get rid of this. This is a backward sort of question. I have the answer already. I'm trying to find the question, so I'm going to do BEDMAS in reverse. Now I have brackets here. That means I'm going to get rid of this first. The first thing I'm going to get rid of is this. And I'm going to get rid of it by doing the opposite. I want to keep my equation balanced, so whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other. Oops. It's an 8, not a 3. These two will cancel each other out, leaving me with 75 plus x. I can drop the brackets because there's nothing else left on that side of the equation. And then I just need 13 times 8. Again, I want x by itself. I have to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of it by doing the opposite. Oops, I almost divided. Once again, keep the equation balanced. Adding and subtracting will cancel. X is 29. Now I'm just going to double check and make sure that this actually works. Go back to the original start of the equation. We call this left side, right side, in the way I've learned to do it. I'll go back to my original starting equation. It would be good, I could go the way back here, although what I'm going to do, I'm just going to double check to make sure this adding was done correctly. I just quickly add that again to make sure it does actually equal 75. Okay, so that's good. So I'm going to use this original equation. So the left side of the original equation was here. And my right side is right there. All right, let's take, I think x is 29. I'm going to put that in here and see if I'm right. So that's 104 divided by 8. Those two are the same. I probably did this question correctly. So this number is 29. That's how to find a missing number when you have the mean.